Hey, how's it all going? We are just 12 days out until the 20th. Today is the 8th of October and just 12 days until I step on stage for my first ever fitness model competition in London. This is the penultimate update that I'll be doing, because I'll probably do one next week and a few sort of mini videos. But it's the first, the last but one proper one. Next week is peak week, where you're 7 days out. So, well, Sunday's the 7 days out because it's on a Sunday, where things really should start to come together now. Training sort of slows down a bit. You sort of refeed the muscles with more carbs. You make sure that everything's right for the show. Now, I'm not an expert, far from it, on this contest prep malarkey, but I've read some cool stuff up not to ruin your peak week, and a few things I've heard or I've read that on the day of the show I can eat chocolate cheesecake. Oh my god! Just before the show, because it fills your body with glycogen, your muscles with glycogen, and it makes you fuller. Because at the moment, if you reduce your carbs, which I have been doing, or cycling my carbs, it appears quite flat. Your body be quite flat when you on peak week. One train of thought is that you front load your body at the beginning of the week with carbs, so just in case it all goes tits up, by Thursday you can sort of do something about it. But I'm gonna just slowly increase my carbs over the weekend, which is good news for my wife, because she hates me when I'm grumpy and have not many carbs. But then other people have said that, I read some stuff and heard some stuff on YouTube, they don't have any carbs until sort of like 3 days before, and then they really front load their body with carbs, so you look fuller on stage. And on the day, then certain things on Sunday, there's certain things you have to eat and keep you going. There's loads of other stuff. There's old school train of thought where you sort of dehydrate yourself, but then people say now you don't. So I'm going to research that a bit more, ready for next week. But training is going excellent. I've done 2 sessions today, 5:30 a.m. legs and abs, and then went back then about 11 o'clock in the gym for chest drop sets, and I was done. I was ready for my chicken and broccoli and jacket potato. I was ready for it. So yeah, training's going really well. Nutrition wise, it's the same. It's the same sort of stuff. All I'm dreaming about now is what I'm gonna have, and it's not about just eating junk. It's not about that. Like, oh, I'm gonna have Chinese, I'm gonna have Indian, I'm gonna have pizza and stuff like that. I have a bit of that next week, of course, or week after next. Post show, because one, it's my birthday week, and two, I think I deserve it. But it's not about binging out and just eating loads of shit. It's about having what I want and don't worry about it and don't track it for a few weeks, and just, I'm really looking forward to enchiladas, which I haven't had for, oh god, weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And my wife makes lovely enchiladas with the wraps and cheese and all the rest of it, and I can have as many as I want until I'm full. I don't think, all right, can I have one because it's 600 calories, and I don't have to worry about all that. I know it is a bit obsessive. It seems a bit obsessive, but it's worked for me. And I know I'll go back to normal eating straight away, because I'm not that type of person where I get fixated and I continue it through past the point where I should stop. I will see the task through until the end, and then I'll revert back to other healthy eating. Just healthy eating, still training, but eating more moderate and mindful, rather than a bit obsessive with the calorie counting and stuff. But yeah, I've really been in a deficit. It is what it is. It's with at the point now where I can't stop now. I'm 12 days out, and it'd be silly to me just to say, oh well, let's have a Chinese, or I really want one, or really just want a curry buffet or something like that, or even just enchiladas or fajitas or chicken fajita pasta, which is another favourite thing of mine. I had a dream the other night that I was in London. I was had my tan done, but I hadn't shaved. You know, I was still, I'm not really hairy, but I got hairy arms and, I got a beard and stuff. And I was going into my tan, and she said, "Oh, you haven't shaved?" I went, "Oh no, I forgot." "Oh, it doesn't matter," she said. It'll be fine. You just have to, it won't look as good. I was like, "Oh shit, no." So there's me now, my beard trimmer, shave my armpits. But the mad thing about it was though, that I was in my old drama school, our changing room in Arts Ed in London, and God knows why, but that's where I was. I don't know whether it's a relation because I've gone on stage, it's out of my comfort zone or what, but it's weird how it's sort of linked. But then I had another dream then, same night. I woke up and had cramp or something in my legs, as per. And then I had another dream where I was on stage. I was on stage in this theatre, the Albany Theatre in London. It's a theatre. And I was looking happy, I was tanned, I was looking good, I was doing my poses, and it's like, I was good, it's all good. So I sort of visualized it, and it's like, right, okay, and I've been reading loads of books about visualization and success and stuff like that, and just put yourself as if you're doing it, as if you're winning it. And like Arnie did in his Mr. Olympia, he visualized him winning 1,000,000 times. And it's not just about that, he was one of the best, or the best bodybuilders in the world. But I've come to the conclusion, I will just go out there, do my best, and go from there. I worked so hard the last 22 weeks, or 18 weeks, whatever it has been since I started this. Diet's been good, training's been good. I've struggled at times, of course you do, when you restrict stuff, and there's temptation out there. But when you have a goal that's bigger than your excuses, it's all right, I don't need to look great on stage. If you go on holiday, it's fine, who cares? But if you are being judged on your physique with other guys on stage who are probably better shape than you, you've got to step up to the plate. You've got to really go for it. And people say, I couldn't do it. Well, I thought I couldn't do it. I haven't done it yet, but I thought I couldn't do it. But the point is, I made a point to myself that I can do it. I am able to do it. I put myself under this extreme stress, mentally and physically, because I wanted to do it. I said I was going to do it, and I am going to do it. So that's the point. And to for anyone who wants to do a show or something, you can do it. You can. You just have to want it enough and really be committed. But also, for anyone who wants to do weight loss, fitness, run a marathon, a client of mine last week ran the Berlin Marathon in under 4 hours. And then he ran the Bournemouth Marathon Sunday just gone in just over 4 hours. His legs are knackered, but he's done it because he said he's going to do it. He did it for breast cancer care because his mum had breast cancer, survived. But he's done it for that. And I think it's amazing because he's trained bloody hard for it, and he's done it. And he said he's going to do it, and he's raising money for it, which is fantastic. Mike, well done, mate. Really well done on that. But he put his mind to it, he trained for it, and he did it. So whatever you think you can do, or you want to do, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it and put the bloody work in. And sacrifices, I'm going to mention sacrifices next week. I'm going to do a video on the sacrifices that I've had to make over the last sort of 4 months or so, and what sacrifices you may have to make to achieve your goals. Not as extreme as like missing out on birthdays and Chinese and all the rest of it and stuff like that, but you may have to just not drink so much on the weekend if you want to drop body fat and stuff. That's not a problem for me. I don't drink much anyway, I don't bother. But it depends how much you want it. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever you think you want to do, you can do it. You just have to be in a state of mind, in the mindset that you want to do it. Anyway, that's enough ranting for me. But posing now is coming together. I did a good hour yesterday morning after watching loads of YouTube videos, and really I worked on my quarter turns, where your face, you're in comparison now. So you've done your T-walk and your solo bit, and then everyone goes through, and then the judges call you back then for comparison. So you're up there with the other guys or the girls, depends what category you're into. And you face the judges, and they say quarter turn to your right. So you do quarter turn to your right, you pose, and quarter turn to your right. The back is facing the audience, and so on, so on. And there's certain things you have to really show off: your obliques, your shoulders, it's to show your best sides from all angles, and to the judges. So not just front, so, and all the judges see it. So I worked on that yesterday. I'm gonna do a bit today again now. I think I've got my T-walk down, to need to practice it now every day. Rich has filmed me yesterday, and I'm watching that as well, so just getting used to seeing myself. And when I haven't got a mirror in front of me, I need to know how I look, and not to breathe out, and just keep the abs tight and stuff like that. And when you turn, you've got to make sure how it feels when you turn, and when you contract the abs and stuff, and really show the arms and all the rest of it. So it's my, I'm watching my own sort of YouTube video, because that was worrying me a bit. The posing was worrying me a bit. It's like learning a dance routine. I'm not a dancer. I have massive anxiety with dance. That's when arts ed comes. Probably that's the link actually, probably between arts ed and this, because I have massive anxiety and panics about, my jazz and tap and bloody ballet exams, and 20 years ago. It's almost come back in itself now. So that's probably where it's from. But I think I got that nailed now. I just need to practice it. That's all it is, just practice every morning now. When I go in, I'm going to go in early every morning to the studio and do an hour's practice. The thing is, it's bloody freezing in the studios. It takes about 15-20 minutes for the heating to come on. So I'm freezing in my shorts. And then I'll train later on in the day. Then that's the plan, I think. But I'm not going to miss getting up at 4 every morning after next week. I'm going to take a break from that because I am knackered. Especially with the weather being lovely as it is now, and just getting winter time, and it's hard enough. It's the middle of the night. But practice. So we're 12 days out. 12 days. God, I remember doing a video and it's 12 weeks out. God, time's flown, really flown. So it's time to get my backside in gear now. Really, nearly on the home stretch now. My wife is very happy because she can cook and I can eat stuff. Well, she cooks anyway, but I can eat what she's eaten and cooked and prepared for next day. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. I'm getting excited now because it's an enjoying thing. It's not I'm not going to get hurt. I'm not going to battle. I'm not going to fight. It's an enjoyable experience because it's something I wanted to do, and I trained bloody hard for it. So I'm going to enjoy the experience. Like Claire's gonna be there in the audience and stuff like that, and I want to look back then and show Leo when he's old. Look what Daddy did when he's 40. To say, "Oh, Dad, well, I'm really proud of you." That's hopefully he'd say. So that I have to remember my why, as I said probably last week on numerous kind of videos, that you have to remember your why, and sometimes you do forget your why you're doing something like this, and you just want to say, "Oh, bugger it, let's have a pizza or whatever." But I haven't. I've been strict as hell, really strict myself. I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of it. Anyway, enough of me ranting and raving now. So that's it. 12 days to go, not 12 weeks, 12 days to go. Yes. So I'm going to have my coffee now in mid-afternoon. Coffee, black, of course. And then I'm going to train some clients. But thank you very much for listening, for watching and supporting. If you like this video, show me some love. If you don't, don't. But that's it. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Take care.